Hello and welcome to Jomboy and Jake Radio. It is Wednesday, August 26th. And we're in the Roosevelt Studios in the Bronx, and Jake's wearing a Roosevelt shirt. I was surprised by your shirt choice today, Jake. Not surprised, I shouldn't say that. I was interested because I put on this shirt and said, long day at the office, I'm going to put on my most comfortable shirt. And the last time I did that, you did as well with your Breckenridge. So I thought I was like, I think Jake might be wearing his Breckenridge. And then you showed up in that.
Jimmy, can't you see?
Sometimes your shirts just hypnotize me.
There was a thought, almost went with the Yankees golf polo.
Yes.
But, Jim, today's actually not as long of a day.
Why?
Because the Yankees' second game is normally 7 innings. It's normally 9. We'll be out of here earlier than we would have been.
How do you figure that?
The game was going to be played at 7 p.m. tonight either way.
Yeah.
But it's going to be 7 innings instead of 9 innings.
But 4 o'clock start, 7 innings is what, 2.5 hours? 2 hours?
2.5.
So that brings us to...
The second game is supposed to start at...
penciled in for 7. But
Okay.
I mean, it's going to be a long day either way.
Still a long day.
This shirt's in the rotation. There's a lot of shirts in the rotation.
I like that
and you
shirt.
know what?
I thought about wearing my flower one, but I was like,
I didn't. So I'll say this. I think coming into these long days, I've been coming in hot. I've been coming in like I'm going to win the marathon.
Oh, okay.
Today I came in. I enjoyed the bed a little longer. I knew it was going to be a long one, however it ends up. It's just going to be a slow burn. And, dude, I'm so excited for Yankees baseball that, like, last night was the most excited I've been for a Yankees game since probably opening day, which I know doesn't seem long, and okay, the numbers don't fully add up there. But, I don't know, it was stupid. So, I'm excited. And, dude, I was just going to ask you, BBD, right as he turned the mic on, which was fair.
you started half a second earlier.
How did it feel to put Matthew Puyat under the table this morning?
Who's that?
The guy you tweeted at about the Pirates hitters not having good batting averages?
His name is Puyat?
I don't know. It's like Puyat. It's Pouillot or something.
I don't know who he is. I just saw a dumb tweet.
Just put him under the table. I was going to ask you how it felt.
Well, it's just... I mean... Bad teams have existed in baseball since the history of time.
Right.
Bad hitting teams...
You don't just get no hit.
The guy said not to take away from Lucas Giolito.
Well, that's what you're trying to do.
But
Yeah.
let me attempt to take away from him. The Pirates are a bad team. Dude, who do you think gets no hit? Good teams?
Right.
Stupid. Just dumb, man. Just and a lot of people were like, this sounds like, he probably won't have this take again because people are telling him it's dumb. What do you think gets no hit, man?
Just bug ate him.
Great
big time.
teams. And then the Pirates have been on a roll. They had like 30 hits in the last 3 games.
So buggy.
So
they just
stupid.
swept.
What's his name? Pouye?
Something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to finish off another tweet. So Jeff Passan just tweeted out his dog,
Yeah.
which is a golden doodle.
Dogging.
So I had to share that with Jess. So I just sent the tweet over. And she goes, oh my God, Jeff Passan has a lady doodle? She goes, how are you just telling me this?
She knows who Jeff Passan is? I guess she did the dance with you.
Jeff Passan dance.
Yeah, man. And then some dude responded to my tweet. All he's saying is it's more likely that the Pirates would get no hit than a good team. And I said, yeah, it's more likely the ground gets wet when it rains. Like, why is that? Whatever. I wasn't like mad or angry. I'm kind of using that tone now, but it's just a
Face.
for emphasis. It's just like, come on,
Just
man.
faced him. It's good to see that.
Just like the dude threw a no-hitter.
Yeah.
And he was like a dominant no-hitter. 13 Ks, one
Yeah,
walk.
no. I just,
Like,
dumb.
It was really good.
What, the no-hitter? Dude, I liked his, like, drunken rhythm he was in. I tweeted it out because I was just like, what are you doing, man?
Like that? He definitely hit trying to calm himself down. Like, I have a no-hitter, I got to calm myself down. And I think he started doing that a little more.
A couple balls got barreled up. Babbitt Gods helped him on a couple. There was like a hot shot to Anderson at short, hot shot to end the game. But his stuff was nasty. The breaking ball and the changeup playing off was cool. We're getting the footage now, so
Getting
I
the
want to
footage.
go through it.
No-hitter, if you didn't hear.
Katie and I were laying in bed, and I was like, oh, I have to pull this up and watch.
Yeah.
Watch.
Which is good. That's where baseball needs to get to that point, where if big stuff's happening, you can watch. And it was the MLB free game of the day.
Huge win by them.
I hope the numbers show somebody up there that, like, oh, wow, people wanted to watch it because they could watch it.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Giolito's cool. I think he's an extended friend. I think Plouffe works out with him and stuff.
Yeah, Trev's boy.
So that's cool.
I didn't get to see, like, the 8th inning.
Did you see the first pitch of the 9th?
I believe so, yeah.
It was a high pitch he almost threw away. It was a high changeup.
No, I didn't see it.
So it's pretty cool. So he's coming out for the 9th.
I tuned in for, like, I must have missed just that pitch.
No hitter. First pitch of the 9th. You're wondering if he's feeling it. He's trying to play it cool. And they call it changeup. And he throws a changeup that almost goes over the catcher's head. And you're like, okay, so he knows.
Yeah.
But he bounced back, which is really cool.
I thought it was, like, it's funny to see the rush to baseball content creators. Like, I pulled it up and started making GIFs the way that I do. You know, I pointed out the CB Buckner thank you, which I thought was cool.
That was good.
And then I matched together his reaction.
Talking shit to CB Buckner.
People were like, what does that mean? It's like catchers thank the ump after every game. Like, hey, good game, ump.
Yeah.
It's like in hockey, you shake the umps, the ref's hands.
You're the two idiots facing the wrong way the whole game.
Yeah.
So you give each other love.
You know, everyone's like filming their reactions and stuff. Thought it'd be funny to film mine just laying in a dark bed and then just going, yes.
Nice. Got it.
Show Katie and the dog sleeping.
Yeah, that was Carabas did his like reaction video, and it's like it wasn't anything.
It was weird.
It was weird. It was a weird camera angle. It was like under.
It was like a you don't.
Yeah.
That's what I felt about a lot of the people rushing to those videos. Like that's not you.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, I rushed to make
Yeah.
GIFs and point out stuff that I like. So like I did the same thing.
Yeah. No,
It's just funny to see the rush of everyone in the baseball world. Like, I gotta make content.
Yeah.
We're a bunch of losers.
Content rush, baby. News never stops.
I mean, and it sucks because right before that, I was making real content with Jakey MLB Beers.
You were hot on the content last
How good
night.
is this?
It's really good.
So
Nelson Cruz was scary. Rendon feels like if things
it's Chris Angel.
Like I could see that happening if things go fully off the wheels. Living in South America.
Is there a way for you to show them what Arenado is basic, but I was trying to I saw that and I was like, this baseball player has that, and then I figured it out. It was Arenado's.
Yeah.
And then Reddick is fun.
Oh my God, Reddick.
Where's my phone? Because there was
never turned down a monster he didn't like.
The fifth option was Max Muncy.
Ooh.
But you can only fit 4. So this is Jakey Muncy.
Oh my God. That's tough.
Yeah.
It's not a great look.
Pretty fun though.
It's fun. It's good. Nelson Cruz is really fun.
I'm going to take a picture of BBD, and then I'm going to put all these beards on him.
Yeah.
Then we'll have Bug Muncy, Bug Reddick.
Bug Muncy. Oh, my God. That's a really good baseball name.
Bug Muncy?
Bug Muncy.
Yeah, that is. He's a bunter, for sure.
He's a bunter. I had him pitching, I'll be honest with you.
No, he's not a pitcher. Did you see my tweet at the Yes Network today?
No.
I was gonna say I was about to say I rarely make myself laugh, but that's like all I do.
Are you hot these past 12 hours? Got some Jakey hair clips. You just put down Puyol.
I didn't even think of that as like a huge, like that was kind of like a nothing tweet.
Sure.
But just dumb.
Yeah.
No. This made me laugh. Yes Network said, hey, Yankees fans, show your support for the Bronx Bombers by tweeting out photos that show your love for the team. Use hashtag Toyota Pinstripe Pride. We might spotlight you during the game.
Wow.
I said, wow, what timing? I read this tweet as I was giving my Yankees backpack a morning hug.
Like, I'm probably going to put that on. That's good.
It's pretty good. Made myself
The morning hug.
Just give my backpack a morning hug.
Like that. I don't think they put the comment on there. But that's
you
good.
see the face I'm making?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's good.
Katie, can you take a picture of me hugging my backpack real quick? The selfies weren't coming out, so.
Probably be tagged later. They're going to put you up there.
Glad that made BBD laugh, because it made me laugh.
It's good.
As soon as I hit send on it, I was like, Jesus, what a morning.
Big morning.
Yeah, so that's everything that happened last night.
Okay. That's good.
Anything else happen to you?
Let's see.
So what did you do? Did you watch, like, a lot of baseball? You and Jess put on a show?
I got home.
Your tweet made me laugh when you just said, like, it's just, I really wanted to watch
It was the pure emotions. It got so much love because so many Yankee fans were feeling those same emotions. I had a couple. I wanted to retweet them, but I didn't know if people would think I was being, like, mean for some reason. But I had a couple, like, old women who retweeted it. And, like, not... Like, they were clearly new to Twitter, and they were like, just put like a Me Too on it. And I was like, yeah, I get it. And I wanted to retweet that, but I thought people might be weird or mean to them for some reason. I got home. Dude, I was crushing it.
Yeah.
Get home, did a Peloton. Did a 20-minute Peloton ride. So stoked. Because, dude, I was getting pretty dreary in here yesterday. And I think it was from having too much coffee. I think I had a coffee hangover yesterday.
Yeah, reverse caffeine syndrome.
Reverse
RCS.
caffeine.
RCS.
So, we're like, while we were waiting for the Yankees lineup to come out yesterday from like 4 to 4:30, I was like fading.
Crock of shit.
So then I get home and I've got energy again. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm like, you know what? I'll do a Peloton. This is probably a good thing I should get into. Like, come home, do a little bit of Peloton, watch the Yankees, blah, blah, blah. So I do the ride. Jess made chicken wings in the steam thing we've got, the steam pot or whatever it is. Those are pretty good. So I ate those, and we're 7 p.m. on the nose. I showered in between. I showered.
No shampoo.
A little bit of shampoo.
Tiny bit.
Different shampoo. I'm pretty much out of the thick shampoo. And then they canceled the game.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
You saw me on your walk home.
I did. You saw me
Yes,
on
I
my
did.
walk home.
Yeah. He crossed right in front of me. So I let out about 7
Yeah.
really loud Jake sucks.
And it got me eventually. The seventh one.
Seventh
It was
one.
the seventh one.
He saw me.
I had just hit the corner.
We
Well,
were
dude,
about 10 feet away.
I was so bummed I left my headphones in the office. So I was like, oh my God, this commute's kind of going to suck. And so I was like, all right, you know, I'm not going to look at anyone. 'Cause if they talk to me, I don't know, can't hear anyways. And then, yeah, so I got a Jake sucks right before I got up the subway ramp by the stadium. So that was nice. And then, yeah, man, I watched a little bit of basketball, but I kind of wasn't into it because I just wanted to be watching the Yankees. And then it's like, okay, well, now I just kind of got a free-ish night with Jess, so, like, we should watch something. But we kind of got nothing to watch right now. We've been scared to get into a new show for a while now, which is bad. But we watched a little Billy on the Street last night. It's been a while.
Billy on the Street.
And it
Can
was-
we show him the Wordle video yet?
I don't know if he's ready. So yeah, it was by the time Billy had already gotten famous, which I haven't watched a lot of those episodes because I like the early, you know, there's a couple cut scenes where it's like, hey, I know you, you're my favorite. And he's like, yeah, obviously. And it's like, I don't know. I like the original. He's unknown.
Is he not doing it in New
screaming on
York
the streets.
anymore?
No, it was in New York. I mean, these are still old by now, but it's like by the time he got famous. And he's got like Seth Rogen as a guest. He's got
just thought about
Lupita Nyong'o. So
I mean, yeah, he had Michelle Obama. Pretty
yeah, so it's, you know, by the time he became a thing, I kind of like the ones where he wasn't at all, but they were still good. He had some funny parts, but yeah, I mean, it's a 2 to 3 at max. And then I saw the no-hitter was happening, so I was like, let me get back in there. And that was kind of, that's kind of what happened. Yeah.
Just been thinking about Wordle. Trying to find it. I mean, I have it up. I'm dangerously close to playing the audio. It's this one, right?
Yeah, it is. I'm in.
You want to watch it?
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to share my screen?
Yeah, can you send the IP thing?
Yeah. All right.
So, BBD, I think we've mentioned this before.
This is, I think, Jake, you have it? I think Jake considers this the funniest thing on the internet.
I mean, BBD, you've seen Billy on the street, right?
Quite familiar.
Okay.
You never seen this clip? So do you know who Elena is?
Yankees bring up Albert Abreu.
Okay.
Showcasing him for the trade.
Yep.
Do you know who Elena is? Do you know her? She's like one of the only recurring characters on Billy on the Street.
So she's on the screen right now. She's the elder woman.
Okay.
She was just a regular contestant
Stage right.
that like hated him but wouldn't stop playing. Like she didn't like it. She's like, I have to go to dinner. I'm late.
Yeah.
And he just kept playing and she kept playing and then people loved her, so he brought her back and he
Find her.
And they like riff perfectly off each other. Like for some reason she is the one. I was gonna say like, what's the thing that paralyzes Batman?
Kryptonite.
He's like kryptonite, but in the best way ever.
Yeah. So anyway,
So
they start using her with guests. Like she was on the Michelle Obama episode.
Yes.
I think.
Billy surprised her. She didn't know she was meeting Michelle Obama, who's like her idol. So again, they played out the whole thing perfectly, but they have her here with Lena Dunham.
I don't know when Wordle happens.
I mean, let's find out. We're with the JJR. It's a safe crowd.
Amy Poehler.
Yes, correct. Yes, correct. Moving on. How do you feel, Elena?
I've never heard of either one of them.
Okay.
Great. This is Cash Cow. Buzzers up.
All right, I'm going
Shut
back.
up already. God.
Just going back. Can you turn it up a little bit on our end?
Okay, here we go. This game is called Cash Cow. I am going to ask you a series of subjective questions. When I finish and complete the
might be a
question,
couple minutes,
you
but I'm
lift the
here
buzzer
for
it.
up
Yeah, we're watching
and you
this.
press
This
the
is what's
buzzer if
happening.
you know the answer and you tell me what the answer is. Do you understand?
Sort of.
What about you?
Like this?
We both get to give our answer, whoever.
I call on the buzzer that I hear first. I'll say Elena or Lena. Oh, thank you. What?
First?
What?
Your guest has to pick your famous.
Can you shut up already? God. You should just be happy to be back here.
I'm happy to see you and her.
Yeah.
And all the.
Well, you've never seen her before. You saw her. Where did you see her? Why did you see her?
On a lot of shows. She's.
So am I.
I.
Okay, fine. At the end of the game, the loser of the game has to milk the cow. Do you understand, Elena?
Yes.
Do you understand, Lena Dunham?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. This is Cash Cow. Buzzers up. Buzzers up. Here we go. Cash Cow. Lena Dunham versus Elena. Stakes are high. And away we go. Who probably can tell a joke? Demi Lovato or Mary J. Blige? Lena Dunham.
Mary J. Blige.
Yes, correct. Lena gets the point. What is my absolute worst nightmare? A second Holocaust or Anne Hathaway doing stand-up? Elena.
Anne Hathaway doing stand-up.
Yes, correct, Elena. Elena gets the point. Whose accent sounds less put on? Sofia Vergara or Pee Wee Herman? Elena.
Sophia Vergara.
No, Pee Wee Herman. Lena gets the point. Who's more talented, Amy Poehler or Kelly Rowland? Lena.
Amy Poehler.
Yes, correct. Yes, correct. Moving on. How do you feel, Elena?
I've never heard of either one of them.
Great. What's scarier, a serial killer on the loose or an adult that watches Once Upon a Time? Lena.
An adult that watches Once Upon a Time.
Correct, yes, Alina gets the point. Whose concert would I rather sit through, Christina Aguilera or Weird Al Yankovic? Elena.
Christina Aguilera.
No, Weird Al Yankovic. Alina gets the point. True or for what?
I didn't hear you say Weird Al. It sounded like all one word.
What did you think I said?
Whirl. I know who Weird Al Yankovic.
No, what about Whittle? What about Whittle, the great Whittle? I think Whittle won our Kennedy Center honor last year. Here we go, continuing the game. True or false, Lil Wayne will probably name one of his daughters Spotify. Continuing the game. Whittle, the great Whittle.
I know who.
What do you think I said?
I didn't hear
It's
you
the
say
only
Weird
time he's
Al. It
cracked.
sounded like all
Yeah, it's the
one
only
word.
time Billy laughs.
It's
in
the only
whole
time he's
word.
cracked.
What did you think I said?
Whirl. I know who Weird Al
All right, back to
Okay.
Wordle. Wordle.
I didn't expect that to be what Wordle is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's the only time he's cracked.
The Wordle.
Wordle. She's great.
Some of those questions are really good by him too. Like some of his best work.
Dude, some of it is like just so good.
The other thing we had before we get to sports is that Bubak gave us a big update on chalk. He said,
Yeah.
we had the big chalk story yesterday. Bubak said that his dad was a math teacher, and they replaced his chalkboard with a dry erase, and he was pissed about it because the chalk, you never have to worry about grabbing a dried up marker. And he used to have a template that he hung above the chalkboard lines. Those old maps, you could pull it down and erase and over it and leave things, the grid alone, which is, that makes sense. And then he said, I've been down the Japanese chalk rabbit hole trying to find some for my pop. So, Bubak, it's no wonder you love our shows.
Yeah.
Because somehow we hit on a topic you know about. He also was like, there's a handyman Olympics because he's a handyman. Like,
Yeah.
give me the fuck there.
Yeah.
So,
Bubak. Legend.
awesome Bubak update. All right.
I have one last thing from Billy on the Street.
Okay. You want to watch? Do you just want to skip the sports section and watch another Billy?
Just watch a full episode. We watched the Seth Rogen one. If you go find that out, they're all on Netflix. Great if you haven't watched. Dude, he does. He has Seth Rogen like filming with a fake camera, and he's walking up to people and he goes, "I have some bad news for you. Seth Rogen died."
Yeah, I remember that episode.
And dude, it's funny because obviously you get two reactions. It's like, I don't know who that is. Like, sorry to hear it. And then you get a couple people that are, oh my God, Seth Rogen. And it's like, what are you going to remember him for?
Yeah.
It's Seth Rogen sitting there. And then Billy at the end, he's like, great news. He's alive. And Seth Rogen's like, I'm so sorry. It's really good. It's really good.
So it's like uncomfortable.
Yes,
with it.
very
It's
much
like,
so.
This is bizarre.
I mean, people are getting sad. Strangers are getting sad for him about him dying in front of him. It's good stuff. Very creative content.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
All right. Good morning.
The sports.
Lucas Giolito, he's lovely. Alito, they're saying. He throws a no-hitter. That's kind of the story of the sports world. Really good for him. Buck Showalter is a TV superstar now. We were on the Buck train early when he was on Yes Network. Now he's just a star. Ronald Acuna Jr. and Aaron Judge return in the same game later at 4 p.m. We'll be watching that. Jerry Jones says Ian Rappaport doesn't know what he's talking about. In report saying Cowboys are out on Earl Thomas. Clevinger gets recalled 4 days before his service time thing. He'll get the start tonight. That's kind of must-watch, but not Zach Plesac. Hader is only available at the deadline for bananas price. Sounds like a good deal.
Bananas are cheap.
Giolito threw a no-hitter. Lucas Giolito.
Okay. Did you say anything that I'm interested in? Buck Showalter hired by MLB Network. That's awesome. I love Buck. I don't really. Well, that's good. Good hire. MLB Network. Like, I will stop and listen now, and I don't think I did much before.
Dude, so he was on the screen yesterday, and the only thing that made me laugh was they put him in the middle again.
Yeah.
He was standing.
Yeah.
But
he was sitting, and he just doesn't have the. I mean, he's a baseball lifer. Why would he have screen presence?
But it's I don't know. I feel good about it because we were watching Buck, and there was a comedy effect to him not having a screen presence, but also his content was really good. So I'm glad he's getting in the mix. I also think he's trying to get out there more because he really wants to be a manager.
Yeah. Hey, guys, I know a lot.
Oh, my God.
Jerry Jones says Ian Rappaport doesn't know what he's talking about. I don't care about that.
Sure.
Clevinger starting Wednesday. I actually like that they
Today.
called Clev up.
Yeah.
Hey, we weren't messing with your service time. We were legit mad at
Yeah.
you. That's what they can play now.
I wonder if they, like, looked into it. We're like, hey, could we actually get in trouble?
But don't you think it plays?
Could a player win a case?
Yeah, I know. But it also plays now to be like,
Yeah.
it wasn't a service time manipulation. We were just real mad at you, man.
Yeah.
It was a real punishment.
Yeah, no, Clevinger kind of doesn't have anything to stand on. Hey, dude, if you do everything right from here on out and we don't have to send you down again, you hit free agency when you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Pitch well. Don't screw over the guys. The guys were genuinely pissed at you.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, Plesac, I saw some baseball people coming to his back because, he's a young, talented pitcher. I mean, worst case, they could even use him in the bullpen. But guess what? For him, they called up Tristan McKenzie, and he shoved.
And Plutko had a good outing.
So, like, dude, you kind of don't have ground to stand on. And I guess you were the bigger idiot. Not that they really care about that, but
I think they do. I think the driving video, they're like, there's
Yeah.
a little extra.
learn
A little
a
extra
lesson.
dumbness to this one.
But Clevinger, talent-wise, there's no discussion. Like, obviously, he can be in the rotation for any MLB team. Plesac, got off to a nice start this year, and I think he's, probably a good, solid young pitcher. And should he be in over Plutko? Probably. But, you got to kind of earn it back, kid. So
Norm says show him off for a trade, but if they wanted to trade him, they'd hold him down because that extra year of value
yeah, more
nets
important.
you is so much bigger return than this start would. You know what I mean?
And who's going to... This
And then
is going to seem rude.
Real D50, friend of the program, in morning. He says Andujar, Florio, and cash for Clev. I don't know if it's a joke proposal or a real proposal, but you trade for
Accept
Clevinger, you're trading Clark Schmidt.
Yeah, easily.
Right? Starts with Clark Schmidt, probably. You agree?
Haircut.
A prospect.
Clev's got
out
like
there.
2 years.
I think so. They have a lot of pitchers, though. So with them specifically, they probably want like MLB talent hitters. But they also
if they're-
traded Frazier themselves.
If
so.
they're trading Clevinger, no matter what team, they're getting their top prospect in return.
Yes.
Like, it's not really about fitting their
It's just the
needs.
value.
It's about the value. So it would be Clark.
But the
like 90% would.
tattoos.
Yes.
Anything else?
Anything else in sports?
Hader's only available. I like the report. It was like, yeah, the Brewers are taking calls on Hader, but they have no interest in moving him.
Love that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah, that's good business.
And Giolito threw a no-hitter.
Yankees doubleheader is kind of fun today with Judge and Acuna returning outside of just our needs. The Denver Nuggets had a nice game last night, Jim.
That's awesome.
So it's a little sports for you.
Yeah, we went long on the pre-show, so.
Yeah. Watch Billy on the Street.
And now we're going to the halftime
Watch an episode of Billy on the Street.
segment.
A segment of an episode.
What did you think I said? Wordle.
It's so good. Their back and forth is so good.
Rodent?
Rodent.
Going
coming
with a crowd
towards-
pleaser today. It's our second to last day
Yeah.
of rodents.
Living in fear.
We've had some
of that
real
skunk.
gross ones lately, but we're going with a crowd pleaser. We're going to do the chinchilla today.
Okay.
I just know about this from YP, right? That's his
Yeah.
blues, his
Yeah.
chinchilla. It's gross. How come chinchillas when you Google image chinchilla, all that comes up is like fur purses and coats.
Yeah, I think they're like...
That's a rough time for the chinchilla.
Oh, yeah. I think they're like as soft as an animal comes.
That's why they've
They're
like
very soft.
That's why they're cute, and they got the standy uppy ears.
They're
If you if you're, I'm a little younger than you, but at least growing up for us, anyone ever had like a birthday party where they brought in a bunch of animals for you to see, chinchilla's gonna be one of them.
they were on the list.
Interesting.
Or like if your camp had
my-
like an animal day,
my-
you're seeing a chinchilla and it's soft.
My cousin once removed Alcoa had that, but they just did reptiles.
Okay.
It's like alligators and turtles and snakes.
I like that.
Reptile
They
specific.
fed the turtle to the alligator and the snake at the same time.
Jesus, these chinchilla coats get pretty pricey pretty quick.
Yeah. Where are they from? Chile?
Chile. Let's see. Chinchilla cute. Let's try that Google search. Okay, yeah.
They are slightly larger and more robust than ground squirrels and are native to the Andes Mountains in South America. They live in colonies called herds at high elevations. Okay, so
Let's
I'm
see a
going to have to
chinchilla
Google.
herd.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, that's a chinchilla herd. Obviously, we have to Google that.
There's a section on the Wikipedia called "Roles with Humans." So
Those kind of freak me out.
pretty fun.
The chinchilla herd Google image isn't as satisfying.
Not great.
as
I'll
a
say
lot of-
this. They just look gentle.
Yeah, still not into it at all.
And that's fine, but I think like the creature we saw yesterday, if I went into a room,
Oh, you have to kick it.
I'd be like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Like that thing could do
Finding-
damage to me. Like the chinchilla, I don't think can hurt me.
It's
So-
illegal to
shots
hunt. It's
fired.
illegal to hunt wild chinchillas, but they're becoming on the verge of extinct because of continued poaching.
Why? Because humans are wearing them as coats.
Yeah. I knew someone that said only thing animals are good for is eating and wearing.
Who told you that?
I can't name
Okay.
her.
Whoa.
Big hint.
That eliminates 50% of the people.
Hint: Katie in the office today.
Oh, Katie would never say that. But it was one of my sisters.
Now we're down to like 2 people,
Oh shit.
unless Luke's getting creative.
Luke, you butt.
Luke, your butt.
God,
Butt smells like butt.
sure does.
Good half. That is a big one, BBD.
About halfway through. What is our day today? After this, we have the
It's a weird day. We have an
talking
interview
baseball.
coming up.
Talking Baseball pregame show, then interview,
No.
interview, then Talking Baseball
Interview,
pregame
then
show,
Pregame show.
then probably Talking Yanks pregame show round 1.
Yeah. Or
Then
maybe
I have the
talking Yanks
meeting
before
with the
talking
lawyers that I
baseball.
can't
Depending
miss.
on
Yeah.
what the interview ends up being, I'll probably have a couple voicemails ready to go if you want to answer them.
Okay. It's going to be a crazy day.
Just weird hodgepodge of stuff.
Yeah.
Probably just the interview.
Like
I
all
don't know.
comes at the same time. And then I'm going to record morning for tomorrow at some point on my own time. All right.
I read the news today, oh boy, and though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh.
Well, it's 6 o'clock. Time for the news.
Teens allegedly broke into the New Jersey petting zoo, let the animals loose, put lipstick on the miniature pony, and then pet themselves. You can now hire a home exorcist to help cleanse and sell your haunted home. Bras off! Lockdown triggers rise in French woman going braless. The bra industry is taking a beating from lockdown and quarantine. No one wears bras inside. I never do. 2 guys from Toronto just started a men's bathing suit company called Brokinis. And a $350 peanut butter and jelly sandwich exists.
I read the news today, oh boy, and
Okay. I'm checking out the $350 peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I clicked that too.
That was your first click as
Yeah.
well? Because you just click it, you know you're going to be
Because you
pissed?
know why, actually? Can I say it?
Yeah.
Are the mics on?
Mm-hmm.
Has this been live?
Mm-hmm.
I think I could get to a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for this price.
Oh, you believe there's one worth it?
Like, if you give me the best jelly that can be made with the best jelly products, the best peanut butter that can be made with the best peanut butter products, and the best bread that can be made, and you're serving it to me at a restaurant,
I don't think you can get me there because good peanut butter sucks. Like, quote unquote, good peanut butter blows.
right.
That's probably what this is.
I mean, there's a chance.
And then instead of jelly, they're probably going some fancy ass jam.
The world's most expensive jelly. It is a jam. The only difference between jam and jelly. So yeah, the most expensive jelly, which is
Can't jelly my fist down your throat.
which is hand seeded using goose quills.
I'm out.
How do you know you don't like goose quills?
Well, I was going to say the image that we're looking at, it looks like goose shit on the peanut butter. And now you tell me there's gooses involved.
I don't know if that's goose shit.
Looks like it could be bird shit of some sort.
I thought that was going to be gold. I thought that was going to be like a gold twist. Like, they put a sliver of gold in it so you eat gold up your butt.
Yeah, that's what you thought.
Toasted edible gold leaf bread. Okay.
So those are gold leaves.
Yeah. Adam's all-natural peanut butter.
Yeah, see, all natural peanut butter blows.
Probably.
There's
that.
people out there that say they like it, but they're just trying so hard to be healthier, and I appreciate it. I had so many friends tell me they like, Brad grew up on natural peanut butter.
Right.
Where you know, all the oils, put it upside down in your fridge, so the oils, then you flip it back and the oils aren't on top. I've done the all natural peanut butter. I've had people, and then Brad moved in with me, and I was like, no, that stuff actually tastes like sandpaper in your mouth. And then Brad switched, and usually it's hard to get someone to switch.
Yeah.
And then I had another friend, same group, that was like, no, it's so much better. And I was like, well, do a blind taste test.
Right.
Which one do you think you're going to prefer? Because all natural peanut butter blows.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see the best of the best. To see, I think you're right. It kind of goes back to the old Parks and Rec cook-off where Ron Swanson makes a burger against Chris Traeger's super vegan
Traeger
burger.
makes like the super, he's like, here's a patty. Like a shitty
from
patty.
Food and stuff.
It is very much like that.
Yes.
Like you do a blind taste
And
test.
it's
I had a
not
whole
wrong.
friend circle that was like, no, all natural. It's better. It's actually better. And it's like, no, it's not, dude. It tastes like crap.
And so they've got also a plot twist in here is a drizzle of New Zealand Manuka honey. So, I mean, if you start getting a fancy honey in the mix now, I mean, you could get that price tag up there.
I'm not going to pay for that.
No, never.
I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Got everything the body needs.
Man, I went on a big kick for a while. And I think I had to mentally, like,
I'll do it when there's
tap
nothing
out.
in my house.
There was a while where
When?
I'm trying to think. I'm guessing it was Denver. Yeah, because it was Denver, working from home. Easy. I feel like I'd normally, if I put down one, I was going to put down two. And then, you know, then you look back on a 3-day stretch and it's like, I've had 7 peanut butter and jellies. That's probably not good for me.
Someone said PB&J on an English muffin messes me up, man.
Yeah.
I haven't had an English muffin in so long.
Yeah.
We had those a lot growing up. English muffin with butter and jelly in the morning.
Yeah.
So good.
I think there's certain foods you almost have to psych yourself out of, and I think English muffins are one of them because they are very good.
And they're also like a cookie.
But I think they'd last a day and a half in my house.
Yeah.
If you buy a 6-pack of English muffins, you know, peanut butter, my word.
What do you think about all the bras coming off in quarantine?
I mean, makes a lot of sense, right?
Yeah, it does. Like a growing number of French women, 22-year-old student Leah Ramzam is giving up her bras. This is the last bra I've left, she says, and she finishes the bra.
Say it all like the schmoozer. Because you started going there at the bras sentence, and then...
Bra, this is the last bra I have left, she says as she finishes the bra out of the drawer. I haven't worn it for at least... No, I got British.
No, you got...
It's hard to do not.
Yeah.
I haven't worn it for at least 3 months, because he wouldn't talk like that.
Right, that's what made it funny, though.
Yeah.
When you're talking about ladies' brasiers and the schmoozer
2 or 3 more months anyway. I didn't wear it all summer.
You had it for a second there. It's good.
Yeah. Why are you giving them away? Like, eventually you're going to have to go outside again.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, don't wear them while you're inside, but eventually you're going to go outside again, 22-year-old Leah Aramsamai.
I feel like bras are getting less popular anyways.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You ever seen that National Geographic where the woman went to Africa and there's a topless picture of both of them side by side, and it's like an ad for bras?
I did not. I missed that one.
Don't show my computer.
All I know is I don't know. Like I feel like the stuff I see the kids doing on Instagram is braless.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a scary sentence.
Yeah.
You just said that when you see children on Instagram,
I didn't say that.
you hone
I
in to
didn't say
find out
any
if
of
they're
those
wearing a
words.
bra or not. I don't know how you come. I don't know how you come to the conclusion you came to. If that's not what's happening.
We're gonna have to check the tape.
I think what you said was all the kids I see on Instagram aren't wearing bras.
Yeah, so you have to know I use the phrase kid as like 21 and up. But yeah, I think they're becoming a lot less
That's
popular.
a real important detail.
Norm Shaver knew. Shout out. Ad. Have you
Anything
seen that the male soccer players basically wear bras now?
Yeah, they do that in Australia too. It's like really weird. Okay, I have some pictures.
They do it for like the heart monitor stuff.
I can't share these on the screen.
Okay, you can share with me.
These are kind of famous, and usually in the comments, like, that's what wearing a bra does for you.
Yeah, you can't show these on.
No, it's topless women, but it's, it's National Geographic.
Yeah.
And it's the African tribal woman, which I'm not sure if that's the correct term, if it's not, like, so enamored with her breasts because they're perky. They're like, holy shit. And then, so that's what bras do. And that's history.
Okay.
If anyone wants to find out, Google topless reporter Africa. So.
Yeah, it's what you think it is.
It's exactly what we described.
Yeah.
Black and white photos.
No
I think
doubt.
they're from far away or a long time ago. All right, let's find out about these teens who broke into the petting zoo and forced the animals to pet them. It's loading for me, and it's taking a long time.
Far away.
Does Jomboy know any woman? Women. Yeah? My mom,
Yeah.
my two sisters, my grandma.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My 10 aunts. My fiance.
I saw this on the news
Why were you watching the news?
because it came on after a sporting event. I forget if it was NBA or whatever, but yeah, they interviewed a guy and they're like, "Yeah, I just try to have this nice zoo. Kids put lipstick on my animal." And I'm with him.
I'm with him as well.
Yeah.
His name's Jimmy, so. Jimmy Abma?
Abma's Farms.
He began yelling at a group of at least 6 trespassers he saw on the property. Why did they have to keep using the word alleged? Like, there's pictures of them in the zoo with the
it's
animals,
alleged.
so why is it alleged?
It's covering their bases.
Seems like a situation where you don't, but I appreciate
alleged.
it. While he was trying to find out what was going on, someone sent him a Snapchat picture of a teenage girl with long platinum blonde hair, wearing a black crop top and ripped jeans, riding a miniature donkey. Why?
Little too detailed.
Why did that? Why,
Little too detailed.
Why so many descriptions?
Sounds like me on Instagram.
Zooming in on those children's brassieres. The Jake Storielli story.
Lack thereof.
The family, so we caught 2 other trespassers trying to steal when I don't know. One side, kids having fun. Another side, that's someone's farm and his animals and his, like, property.
I mean, I kind of get if you're breaking into a farm and having fun, don't put, like, makeup and stuff on the animals. Don't,
Or,
like,
like,
affect their lives.
Ride them. Do you remember the fad, and I wonder if this is still a thing, where
Worried.
it was when we were in high school, where people would go, like, hump reindeer statues around Christmas time and take pictures of them as, like, a MySpace prank?
I don't recall that. I'd like to.
It was like there was a group of girls in our high school who did it, and I thought it was the most embarrassing thing ever. And then I remember it being like almost like a MySpace meme. Maybe it was in California.
But it sounds like Cali kids.
Yeah, I was trying to find pictures. Classic early 2000s mischief night shit. Yeah. So like reindeer humping caught on camera, and there's a. Yes, I'm just happy for myself, my own brain, that it was a thing. It's pretty stupid. That's what this girl sitting on this reindeer reminded me of. Or that's not a reindeer. What was it?
I don't really know what that is. A horse? A donkey? It's got like vertical ears. I think it's a donkey.
Donkey. You think you would have liked Shrek better if it was Farley?
I like Shrek pretty good.
I know, but do you think you would have liked it better?
I think Mike Myers was well casted for it.
You ever listen to the Farley?
I think Mike Myers was has a better romantic side to him that I think was necessary for the Shrek character.
Chris Farley Shrek. Yeah, it would have been like sloppier, goofier. I feel like there is audio of it, right? Because he recorded like half the movie before he died.
I forget if that was... That was an internet thing.
I like my cockles room temperature, thank you very much.
Hey, if you're not doing this for cockle woman, why are you doing it?
Simple. Fartwad gets his princess, I get what I want.
Which is? Now, come on, what do you want?
I don't have time to set it to music.
Oh, this is another one of those onion things.
No, this is one of those drop it and leave me alone things.
Well, why don't you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I mean, that's a rough draft, but sounds pretty bad.
Nick Bubak, pointy ears would be a burrow.
What does that
Going
mean?
back to the animal story. So, thank you.
What does that mean?
It's a type of animal.
Pointy ears would be a burrow?
It's
The
not a
donkey we were
donkey.
talking about.
It's technically a burrow.
Well, let us hear.
Because if it's pointy ears, it's a different species of animal.
Bubak, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
a generalist. Bubak's a deeper generalist than me. Just general knowledge about random shit. Do you want to give this bathing suit company a shout out called Brokinis? Because I don't.
I mean, it obviously ended up on my plate. I don't love them.
Oh, it's like the Borat type thing. Shut up. I'm over that.
Yeah, it's like supposed to be a more real Borat type thing, but they're not great.
And then the other headline is
I don't like the designs.
I didn't even look at them. What are the designs?
Like there's this polka dot one, and then I don't even know what the white and pink one is, but they're just not good.
Well, that guy's a terrible model, the front guy.
Sure.
Like, there's no way he should be.
But look at on this whole page, those are the only two they show, and they're both not good. If you had a good design, I'd be more interested, but
I'm not interested in the slightest. This other thing is you can now hire a home exorcist to help cleanse and sell your haunted home. I mean, that's probably been existing for the last 300 years.
Picture's good.
I mean, I'm guessing this is something Katie has inquired about.
Yeah.
Katie had, like, a room at our house. Katie likes ghost stuff.
If you said, would you purchase a house rumored to be haunted? If you said no, you're among the 61% of Americans that would not buy a home if they thought it was haunted. That's how the article opens.
Yeah, I think you say that, and then when you get the house and you love it, and then they're like, oh, some people say it's haunted. They'd be like, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Depends, like, is it that house in New Jersey that gets letters from a random person every day saying, like, I'm watching you and you're going to die? Because I'm not going to want to deal with that.
No.
If they say, like, the door creaks and no one creaks it.
I just love that they went stock picture here, and it's a woman floating. Up a bed.
Yeah.
Like, if this happens to you, would you still live here? Like, then I'm probably passing. If that's how I sleep at night.
Yeah. You know, I mean, My apartment that I'm in right now it's pre-war,
Right.
which means pre-World War I, which means people have been living in it for over 100 years. Like, think of the shit that's seen that I'm not privy to. You know what I mean?
Big time.
It's kind of cool. Imagine if it came with like a scrapbook, like a guest house of just like every. That's cool. That'd be really cool, actually.
Unless you find out someone you didn't want was in the house.
Yeah, or like something real touching. Like from 1920 to 2000, Jean Michelle lived here.
This whole thing's an ad.
She, it's like the Up movie. Like my apartment was someone's whole life. And now Katie and I are just like coming and going. That'd be cool.
Aren't we all coming and going?
Sometimes. Moving on.
Bet of the day, it's the bet of the day. Bet of the day, bet of the day.
Bet of the day, bet of the day. It is the bet of the day. Jakey, did you make another mistake last night?
Oh, sure did.
And I agreed with you. The Red Sox won. The Blue Jays lost. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's insulting when I agree with you and you're wrong.
Well,
because I put my faith in you.
Pick a better pick.
I put my faith in you.
You got to put it. It's on you.
I wasn't rooting for the
gotta
Blue Jays.
Pick a better pick.
I didn't have faith in the Jays. I had faith in you.
Doesn't matter.
Now you have your
It's
Rocks
on you.
and you have your Rocks shirt.
Staying away from my Rockies. Won back-to-back games, though.
No, I'm just saying you have your Rocks and your Rocks shirt.
Oh. I don't think these are rocks.
It's called Rocks. The shirt is called Rocks.
They're not rocks.
They are. It's called a rock party, and those are rocks.
I mean, the shirt could be called rocks. Doesn't mean these are rocks.
What do you think they are?
They're designed.
They're definitely rocks.
Have you ever seen a rock that looks like this?
I think there's some cool geography rocks.
Find me the rock that looks like this.
Well,
I'll
I'm
get
just
it for
telling you, Roosevelt's.
Yeah, the name is Rocks, because the shirt rocks.
No.
You get it now.
Those are rocks. On the
This shirt rocks, and so will today's bet of the day. You know what? Let's mess around and get a triple-double. The New York Yankees. Jim, it's Garrett Cole and Ian Anderson. I'm sorry.
Ian Anderson's still going for them, game one?
In the first game. Or at least that's what they have listed.
They iced him on his debut.
I mean...
Did you hear that...
Cole versus Anderson?
Did you hear...
To make money?
Cole already got a 7th inning opportunity, and he didn't even finish 5, so he's probably pretty livid about that and wants to, get his 7-game complete shutout. It'd be his second complete game where he didn't go 9 innings in the season. Did you see, Al Leiter compared Ian Anderson to DeGrom? And DeGrom was like, no. I'm not like him at all. It's I'm more like, and then he named some, soft-tossing, hit their spot pitchers.
Yankees minus 1.5.
In game 1.
20 to win, 21-50.
You're pissing me off because I don't want to agree with you again, but obviously I'm going to agree with you.
It's a rookie. This loses if it's 1-0 Yanks. Which it could. But, I mean, you think Cole's going to lose this game?
No, but the Yankees lineup, they might do something stupid. I don't know. I'm going to agree.
Smart.
Jake is stupid, but he's smart.
Trying to find rocks that look like your shirt. Look at this one. We're almost there. That one looks like that blue one.
Tough.
Oh, look at all these rocks, dude. You can't look at that and say those aren't rocks.
I can 1,000% look at that and say these aren't rocks.
But also, I mean, those are rocks.
This shirt rocks. Roosevelt's RSVLTS. Go get yourself one.
Look at all these rocks. Oh, okay. I mean, it's getting silly. That's what they're going for there. 100%.
You are getting silly. Thanks, everybody. We appreciate you. Same time tomorrow. We'll probably be tired. Go Yankees. Tell them, Grandma.
For sure. Goodbye.